The time I went there, and it's in the middle of some ghetto in the hood. You go into some school, and it's just roadmen everywhere. I'm thinking, whoa. I'm like,
and, you know, so let me just add, if you've played, because you've done the same as me, innit? If you played for Humph, then you go to Hackney, yeah? I swear to you, I always make this comparison. It's like Danielson going to the, I swear to you, bro, I feel like, so you know that, like, when you're at Humps, yeah? Like, you get the kit, it's washed, everybody's like, yo, it's cool, boom, boom, boom.
well,
Yo, as soon as you go from to Joe's program anyway, and you go through that door, people are just looking at you like,
yeah,
oh,
100%.
you see, I'm gonna cross him up, I'm gonna dunk on him, I'm gonna like you're just a new person there. That was my experience, bro. Sorry, bro.
No, for real, it was the same. And it was like when he invited me down, he didn't invite me down to the younger training. It was straight with the adults, and I was like, all right, cool. So I was getting battered and bruised and loving it, and there was no fouls. This is the first time I've heard this madness in my life. We train, and it's not even they call fouls or no fouls. The person kept fouling, and he's not allowed to call it. I was like, okay, cool. But this is rough. So this made like the whole physicality of the level of the game go up completely. But another crazy thing though, from going from East London to Hackney, when I was leaving East London, Humphrey Long said to me, if you leave this team, doors are going to close for you within English basketball. And I was what, 14, 15? I didn't really understand what he said. See, as soon as I left that same season, I went down to the B team in the England, on the England team, or England squad. And their reason was, you're not tall enough to be a power forward, or you're not tall enough to be a center, and you're not quick enough to be a guard. So go to the B team. Me being me at that time, and the ego, I was like, nah, I'm all right. Call up after call up, nah, I'm all right, I ain't going again. And from there, I think that slowly started fizzling it out. So that was one of the first hard knocks getting put down to the B team from there. And then
You made it to the B team? Some of us never got invited to any team. Like I'm telling you, we ain't got no cap, and that's no cap. Like, you know what I mean? Continue.
For real.
All right,
no,
all first. Continue.
No, I'm grateful for that still. Definitely grateful. And then yeah, Hackney was just a whole nother ball game. That's when you start getting introduced to the psychology of sports and the psychology of the relationships between players and their coaching staff within themselves. You start getting introduced, even playing at a college level, but more behind the scenes. You get to see just the more politics of things. And like everything, when politics gets involved, it kind of takes away the passion, so to speak. And when I started realizing that, I said, all right, cool, it's time to go in the gym. So from college time.
Before you move on that, because what you said there, I just want to expand on that, because it's quite interesting how you, obviously we're older now, we're not the same as when we were younger, but the way you was able to see that and realize that wasn't why you was playing sports. So I'm saying to you, and
yeah,
and it's like, for me, I find, and the reason why I'm having these types of conversations is also, it's like, to me, wisdom is infinite, right? And those who have it, give it, because they know it doesn't run out. Those who don't share are limited. So to me, I feel like us, just that little bit that you said in terms of how the politics and all of this and all of that, yeah. But the fact that you was able to have that mindset from young and say to yourself, you know what, I want to move away from ball, which is a little bit disappointing for me personally, because me as an older player, when I used to look at you guys, for me, it was always a case of like, oh shit, okay. I remember like, I was like, yo, wait till, I come back, let me see. And then when I come back and like, you didn't play after when the last time I saw you, and it's like, for me, I see the progression. I'm like, okay. Oh, because when you become a man,
yeah,
oh, it's different. Because now you're not small, and it's like, what?
Yeah.
Like, they're not even that big anymore. Like, what? he ain't even that tall, you know what I mean? So I was always
Yeah.
accepting that, but the fact when you stopped playing ball, obviously you moved into something that you was passionate about. But
Yeah.
why did you pick the gym? What draw you to do? What was so attractive, or what made you say like, I'm just gonna go get wham? What was it?
Do you know what? It was a few things. One of the first things was my older brother was massive from young. So he was always like, you got a pigeon chest. So I always wanted to be kind of big like that. I was like, all right, cool. Pigeon chest, we'll see. Bench game's gonna go out of the roof because I'm gonna have a complex now, but say thank you.
You know what
Another
you're
one,
doing, right?
100%.
You got a lot of big
100%.
brothers, isn't it?
Exactly, you know. So yeah, so he was doing something like, well, I gotta be like that now. And then you got like, from young, we have toxic masculinity around you. But
What does that mean?
So it's like there's males that's all are macho